me tell you a little bit about hypnosis. All hypnosis really is self-hypnosis. It's really an inside job. And it's a state that we go in and out of all the time. You really could think of it as focused awareness, where we put aside that judging, analyzing, critical part of our minds. And that's when real changes can happen, because we are that much more suggestible. In movies and in live theater, we're able to see ourselves do that. If we're watching a good movie or a good show, for the time of the show, we put aside the fact that it's actors and stage directors and writers and producers and set designers and props people who have made this story seem real. As long as it's a good story, for the time of the show, it can seem as if it's real to us. We can get really excited, we can cry, we can get scared, we can feel all the things that the writers want us to be able to feel. And that's really what heightened suggestibility is in hypnosis is like. We're able to put aside that judging, analyzing parts of our brains for a little while. And really, our brains don't know the difference between our imaginations and reality. So with hypnosis, what we can do is learn to rehearse the changes that we want to make in our lives and harness the power of our minds to set the stage for change. Really, in our waking day-to-day lives, we only use about 10% of our conscious brains. So 90% of our brains really is our unconsciousness at work. And with hypnosis, what we can do is to harness the reservoir of resources that we have in our conscious mind when we're under hypnosis and putting aside that judging, analyzing part so that our awareness is really focused and so that we are much more suggestible and can make the changes that we want to make in our lives. So an example of that may make this even more understandable is, have you ever had a time when you weren't really thinking about a problem? Maybe you put it aside for a little while and you were doing something else. Or maybe you went to bed for the night and weren't thinking about it when you went to bed. And all of a sudden, you either wake up in the middle of the night and the answer is there, or at some point during your day, the answer just pops into your mind. That's really using the power of your unconscious mind. And our minds are incredibly powerful. And hypnosis helps us to really use that power.